Hello and welcome to a Smurd video, and today we are looking at X-Men issue 28. I have the trading card variant, which is based off Jim Lee's trading cards, which he did in 1991 and 1992. I can't remember which year it was blue though. And then on the back it has some details about Juggernaut. Anyhow, let's get into the action. So our issue begins with not a forgotten X-Men, an X-Men who's had a sort of backstory for actually quite a while, really. A majority of their actual time being in this X-Men comic, so to speak. So Sunfire is still trying to rescue Red Root, who was trapped and has perhaps made some dodgy deals along the way, etc. And at the end, which we saw a few issues ago, was pretty much he couldn't do any more. So he ripped out Red Root in the attempt to try and save Red Root. However, Red Root can grow from blood, apparently, mutant blood. And guess who's back? Back again. Apocalypse is back. You need to be healed, Sunfire, because we are marching to war. There's also an Ahsoka's maze in here, which I found actually interesting. Just bizarrely. So you got Trader there. Gerry Duggan's the writer. Joshua Cassara is on the art. Marte Garcia is on the color art. Feces Clayton Cows is on the les. And Tom Miller, sorry, I lost my words then. And Jay Bowen are on design. So our issue begins with Dr. Stasis and I forgot his name. It's gone. The guy from Mars. Damn it, that's going to annoy me. Sorry, I completely forgot. And they are talking about Dr. Doom, and he has some mutants, and he is, what's the word? Taunting them that he has these mutants, and they're on Earth, etc., as Dr. Doom would. And Status is inclined to go have a conversation with him once he's had a transfusion of blood from Juggernaut. Meanwhile, in the background, you can see Angelica taking data, etc., when as she can as the X-Men spy. She has an appointment with Cyclops, apparently, so she's going off. Now, first thing she does is take some guards' uniform, and the intent is to finally get the Juggernaut out, who has had a few failed attempts. Now, the only reason he is asleep is because this can knock out a Celestial, apparently. So she does that piece, and then she goes off because she's got another play to make, which is going to Cyclops and making it look good that she was there as her sort of alibi, and also making it look good in terms of trying to get him to stand on trial and confess to all the X-Men's sins, etc. So, and they both play their parts well, because while she's doing that, she's delivering Morse code on what she's doing, that she's going to free the Juggernaut, etc. And she will come back for him at some point. So, and you know, they're just brilliant together. You know, they play their parts really well. So the Juggernaut escapes. Now Firestar knows she does not need to fake this next part, because the Juggernaut comes flying out, smashing him, and you know, he thinks she's a traitor. He's ready to take her out. However, the play she makes is she chucks the thing in it and says to him, "Don't swallow it. Get out of here. This is where you need to go. It's not where it looks like. I'm not a traitor, but you need to make this look good and make me hurt," etc. So, you know, then the Juggernaut's like, yeah, crap, right. Just gets on with it, gets it done, gets out, etc. And, you know, he's free. And Nimrod isn't there this time to stop him. So, the data she shares is about some mutants that have been detected that managed to resist the push from Xavier to go through the gate. And as such, Orchis and co. are planning on going there to capture him. So Shadowcat is willing to go. She wants to go alone, but Sinks, who's acting as leader, which makes actually quite sense these days, because in terms of his journey. is to take Miss Marvel. There we go. So meanwhile, Angelica is being quizzed, etc. And she plays a blinder because what she says, isn't it obvious? Mystique is alive. She managed to get in there and free Juggernaut with the pin particles previously, why he escaped. But this time, she took a personnel off a person, etc., got in there, released him, etc., you know. And she just plays it so well, this traitor role. And it's actually brilliant. It's given me a newfound love for this character of Firestar who's been thrown into it. And this is when X-Men and characters are sometimes their best. And you come to actually realize that is a damn good character. And she is a damn good character. Because when she was first put on the X-Men, I thought, oh, for goodness sake. But, you know, she's grown. I mean, she's been in X-Men, what, coming up 2 years? I think it's about 2 years. So she's grown, etc. So, and then she leaves it saying, you know what, if you decide that you do want to kill me, I'll be in my place popping pills to get rid of some of this pain. So, and then these guys, they're not sure that Mystique is alive or dead. They didn't confirm it. So more for them. And she's played it very well. But you can see the agony she is in. Anyway, we get a new HR letter from Data Status to the team. Good leadership is led from the top right. So, Shadowcat and Miss Marvel still wearing a private jet and jump out. Shadowcat's quite comfortable jumping into the ground, whereas Miss Marvel has a parachute. Now, in these dark times, she still manages to find one that's got an X on it. Yeah. If you're going to be covert, wouldn't you not have an X on it? Because you don't want people to know you're there. Literally, whoever finds that could look at it and say, the X-Men were here. It's like a calling card. I thought that was a bit bizarre because Gerry doesn't do things. Maybe it wasn't Gerry's idea, you know, for the artist to do. Then the artist just thought, hey, that's cool. Anyway, Wolverine's there, which is quite cool. And him and Kitty have this sort of not a happy reunion. He's not impressed that she's dressed like Ogun, considering what Ogun is and what Ogun did to her back then. So, but she doesn't care. She's not interested. And he says, Laura thought you could use a friend. She says, I had a lot of friends, Logan. They're all dead. I don't need a therapist. It's the reaction. And also bringing the kid. She said she didn't want to bring the kid. But that is, I can see why she doesn't want to bring the kid. She's lost so many people in this short period of time. She is literally doing what she can to get the X-Men back by doing the horrible things she's doing, the things that Wolverine would usually do, or when Cyclops created X-Force. She's doing all those things for them to survive and hopefully be back, etc. Maybe when they're back, she will be that teacher that she once was. She will be that person that helps these young people in the next steps of their life. Anyway, they're not where they thought they were. They are in Latavia. I think I said that. Yeah, I think I said that. I probably said that wrong. Anyway, they are there. This is Dr. Doom, and this is Dr. Doom's X-Men, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out next issue. Now, I could easily see next issue not instantly taken straight off this, because they could seriously give us a whole backstory about these mutants and what it's all about, what Doom's trying to do. So, but who knows? We will see. But I loved it. It was a great issue, a lot of fun, fast-paced, great development of characters, great development of story, and certainly continuing to move in a great direction. So if you like my channel, please support me by subscribing. I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Thank you to those that are subscribed. Make sure you look after yourself. And as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.